Hello guys, welcome back, Eddie here again. So I thought I'd do a little kit review for you today. This is some of the kit I used in my last video, so stay tuned and we'll have a look at it. So, first of all, semi-automatic shotgun. The one I use most regularly is this one, my Winchester SX4. She is a 3.5 inch 12 bore Super Magnum, which basically means she can take the really big cartridges and also the small clay stuff. I've put 24-gram clay loads through this, and then the very next day gone and put the big goose rounds through it. So it works just the job. It does come with extensions when you buy it, just a couple of little ones there if you're a lofty bean like me. It's got quite a small palm hole on it, palm grip on it, which is great for if you've got big gloves on in the middle of winter. It's just the job. Like I said, this is a semi-auto, this is a 3-shot, so obviously 1 in the chamber, 2 underneath. It has the Invector Plus choking system on it, so if you did decide you wanted to go for pattern part chokes, they are aftermarket chokes, there are many options for you to have. Yeah, so this is my pride and joy. This is a backboard gun, which is it's good for patterning, but not so good, I find, with felt wadding, fibre wadding, where the inside chamber is slightly wider. The pressures get around the other side of the wadding and can sometimes blow the pattern. So what I've noticed with this gun is that you need to choke up with it ever so slightly, unless you're using a plastic shot cub, in which case that takes up the bore inside the bore. So, but yeah, overall, I love this gun. I bought this one out of my own pocket money, and yeah, she's good as gold. She's seen me well. So let's move on to the next bit of kit. Second most important bit. You've got a gun, you need to have some cartridges. So these are the Vanquish Extreme from AW Rules & Son in Somerset. These are 32 grams of number 5 shot. Fibre wad, I like using my fibres, try not to use the plastics. Obviously 12 gauge, I'm not sure what foot per second these are, I think they're 1450, which isn't bad. They've got a fair old brass on them. Size of he. They're 70mm, so if you do have a temperamental semi-automatic, they cycle pretty well. They're made by Hull. They're based on the High Pheasant Extreme, but they've had them slightly tweaked. They won't tell me what it is, but I'd like to know, because they are good. They hit really hard, and they don't recoil too bad, which is surprising because you can't really have one without the other. But yeah, I really rate them, so I'll put a link to AW Rules in the description below. Move on to the next bit of kit. So, now there's some purists out there that say a decoy is rubbish. You should only ever be using real birds, which is great, but you can't always keep real birds. So, I mean, to be honest, would you really want to keep real rooks? Nah. So these ones are full bodies. They're velvet, so they don't shine, except this one's a bit mucky, so it does. I've got these ones from A1 Decoys. I can't remember how much they cost me. I think it was about 70 quid for a load of them, a big load of them, and they come in a bag and all that as well. So yeah, full body rook decoys, crow decoys, they are just the job. They are really good. My only bit of advice is on the feet. When you're putting them on the deck, you can see the plastic in between it. Just try and cover those up with a bit of foliage or whatever you're decoying on if you can. Spot on. Not a lot more you can say to it. They do come with a ground spike. There's a hole there that comes out of his arse down the bottom here. So if it's a windy day, you can peg them down so they don't bugger off. Yeah, cool. Next bit of kit. Secret weapon time. Don't tell anyone about it. So this is the Flightline Decoys FF6. So these things are insane. They're lighter than a magnet and they work so much better. So much better. The best money I've ever spent on any bit of decoying kit ever. The only heavy bit is the big bastard battery. But apart from that, this is the one. This is the actual one. So comes with a remote control. Look at that mother. Oh, lovely. Big aerial. So it comes with speed settings. Totally adjustable speed settings. So obviously with a pigeon, when they're in the pattern and they're stretching their wings, they move really quick, don't they? But with rooks, you've seen it 100 times, they just kind of flap a little bit, stretch out really slowly. So if you were to have a rook on here, and it was going to go fast, you'd end up spooking the rest of them away. And vice versa with a pigeon. If you would have a pigeon on there and it didn't move fast, it'd spook them away. So this has got a speed control setting, and I'll show you now how it works. So this is the remote for the FF6. It's got 2 buttons on it. So the first button is A. Just press it once for a little blast, or hold it down for a longer go. To adjust the speed setting, press A and B together. It will do 3 flaps, and then you hold down B. Slows right down. And then just press A and B together again. Then it's set, and then as you press it, it just flaps a little bit. Then if you decide you wanted to go faster, press A and B again. Does its 3 flaps, and then just press A and B again, and it's set going fast. There you go. What a beauty. Ooh, the kit I use. Isn't it beautiful? Cool, thank you for watching. I'll stop boring you now. I'll be announcing the winner to the competition in the next couple of weeks when the print shop's open. So if you wanted to enter that competition, the prize was a Somerset Hunters t-shirt and baseball cap. Wow, beautiful, I know. So go over to the last video that I posted, the Corvid video. Watch it through, and I've got all the details on there for how you could win. So like I said, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. But either way, lots of love, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.